Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Yeah, this is Dr. Disrespect's truth, and we're going to look at it right now. A lot of people have been saying, you know, don't take some third-party person talking about it. Just let's get it from Doctor himself. Absolutely. So we're going to look at the Doctor himself explaining why he sent inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age, and why he won't release those whispers, and victim shifting. He will actually blame other people. But hey, let's take a look. And by the way, this is all from. Let's look at my video, and why people want you to go to Dr. Disrespect personally. Of course they want you to go to Dr. Disrespect personally. I don't blame you. You should be looking at Dr. Disrespect personally. So let's go ahead to my video.
It's fucking unbelievable! It's fucking unbelievable!
Sure is. So Dr. Disrespect just dropped his The Truth live stream that he's on right now. And he has gone over what he calls the truth. And a lot of people are just saying this is one long clip of gaslighting everybody, even when he told all of us this. Yeah, there was a lot of people watching. He also deconstructs this by saying this.
Show the messages! What are we, in second grade?
He also says that he put the words M-I-N-O-R in here. We're going to watch the whole clip, but we're starting with my TikTok. Online journalists to run a negative narrative on him. So he did all that on purpose, he says.
Minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement. Edited. Just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it.
But Dr. Disrespect wants you to know this personally.
I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
And yes, a lot of people are comparing this to R. Kelly. Some people believe him. But do you believe him, and should we all apologize to Dr. Disrespect for sending inappropriate stuff to that person not of age? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and follow, and we are watching Bald News. Okay. So now let's go to his actual, wait a minute, that's the 14-minute one? Here we go. Here is the full statement from Dr. Disrespect. The truth on why he sent inappropriate stuff to the person not of age. Boom, let's go. And yes, a lot of people are making comparisons to R. Kelly, but I want you to look at it fresh. You make your own judgments.
You see, there was a lawsuit pending, and as part of that arbitration, all parties were not allowed to speak publicly about the case. I respected those rules. My lawsuit against Twitch was eventually resolved, as you all know. But even then, as part of the settlement, all parties were still prohibited from speaking publicly about the case or the settlement. However, if one side violated that confidentiality, then the other side could respond. And again, champs, I respected all the confidential obligations.
Okay, so far, how do you think this is going so far? How do you guys think? I want to vibe check. How do you feel with the two-time champion talking to you like this? What do you guys think? Dr. Diddy, he's not guilty?
But apparently Twitch's own disgruntled employees didn't feel the need to abide by those same obligations.
Smaller face cam. Okay, which one are you looking at currently? Are you guys talking about... How are you watching it? Are you watching it sideways or up and down? Because I can adjust that. Is it up and down? Sideways? Okay, I can adjust that. Let me make this smaller, and I can make this one back here smaller as well. That should give you more Dr. Disrespect. And if you guys are up and down, let me know. I can make that small too. All right, back to Dr. Disrespect, giving his truth.
Cody Connors.
Oh, thank you, Cosplay.
Ex-Twitch employee, wasn't even involved. Leaks Twitch's reported reason.
Cyber.
Years later. Cody, why do this? What was the point? This was settled professionally. And you, knowing how black and white the internet is, you decided, you fucking rat, to leak the reported reason Twitch banned me in 2020. I mean, for what? Cody? Why? Did you not know the repercussions from spewing lies about the two-time? Did you not know the repercussions of accusing me, Cody Connors? You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages?
Yeah.
Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is?
Oh, and here we go, guys. Here we go. Okay, now what you're about to hear is the lawyer, Dr. Disrespect, give his thesis. And this is a masterclass, guys. A masterclass. Listen.
I do. And yeah, I used Twitch as Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs. When you and all these so-called journalists, Cody, fired off your tweets, did any of you consider that the Twitch user may have been over the legal age of consent at the time of the messages?
Oh my gosh, the Sneeko defense. Okay, so Cody was the guy that dropped the information that Dr. Disrespect was kicked off of Twitch for sending bad photos or something along those lines. Bad, I mean, like he didn't have any clothes on, stuff of that sort, to somebody that wasn't of age. That's what the whole allegation stems from. And then when he released his apology, he's like, I did send inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age. Okay. But he said I'm not a predator. The other word for it, I've got to really watch what I say on this app. But if you want the full thing, I've got the full thing, and we can look at the full thing. So any charges laid? None. No charges.
You didn't. Neither did any of these journalists, and neither did Twitch at the time of the ban. You also tried to tell the world that I was trying to meet up with this user at TwitchCon, but you're wrong. Let's set the record straight. I never intended to meet this user ever. We never made plans to meet at TwitchCon or anywhere else, and in fact, we never met.
So that's what they allege is actually in the whispers. Could he show the whispers? And if he would have to, to show the whispers, he would have to go and get that other person's permission to show it. But the problem is, most people believe, including the Cody, that they had in those whispers, this is all alleged by them, not Dr. Dis, but like by them, that he was planning on meeting this person at TwitchCon. And I don't know if it's the same TwitchCon that he cheated on his wife at. I don't know. But there you go. Why can't he show the whispers? Is because he would have to go and get the consent of the other person, or he would have to like take the mention of that person out of each one of the whispers and then show them. But let's keep listening.
In person, ever. Your bullshit accusations gave false courage to other former Twitch employees to make shit up as well.
It's a witch hunt? Okay.
I suspect all of you sort of planned and coordinated this attack.
Yeah, you're right. He can just blur the name out and cover it up, but he won't. I'm not gonna, you could speculate as to why not. I mean, that's up to you guys. I've got my own speculations, but anyway, no.
These big-time publications, these journalists, these various outlets are sort of just gossip channels now. Don't you think, champs? They act like they're just gossip channels now, without any real journalism and real research happening. They report on all this based on leaks from two former Twitch employees, one of whom was supposedly on the trust and safety team. If these anonymous sources worked on the trust and safety team at the time of my Twitch suspension in 2020, then you would hope they would tell the truth. But apparently that's just too much to ask.
Well, and to go counter to this, is it too much to ask to have you on your own volition mark out those people's names, Dr. Disrespect, and then show us the whispers? If you've got nothing to hide, it means you've got nothing to hide. Show us the whispers that apparently you have, your lawyers have, whatever. Just mark out the names. Show us. You're saying that you didn't do any of this stuff. If you want to clear your name publicly show us the whisper. I mean, it's that simple.
If these former trust and safety team members, and by the way, I know exactly who they are, actually had firsthand knowledge, then what they conveniently left out is, 1, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally admitted that the whisper messages were not sexting. And 2, Twitch's trust and safety team, the same employees that decided to ban me, internally acknowledged that the whispers did not constitute child sexual abuse material CSAM. I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
Show the whispers. Show the whispers. It's that simple. Show them. Mark out the names. Show the whispers.
Cody Connors and these other anonymous sources are trying to paint a picture that I was exchanging sexually explicit messages and photos with this Twitch user. That never happened.
But you did admit to, sending inappropriate materials to somebody not of age. How old were they? And what did you send?
I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it was defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place. I mean, how would each of you look if all of your private DMs, your text messages, your chats were looked at, dissected, and taken out of context by someone who's deliberately trying to find something inappropriate in those words?
Okay, so Dr. Disrespect, at the time, he believes that Twitch was going after him because of how he stood on certain issues. He believes that, because he wasn't a hardcore Democrat, that Twitch was trying to get rid of him. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a witch hunt? Or do you think Dr. Disrespect inappropriately sent stuff to somebody not of age, which he's admitted to? What do you guys think about that?
And this is not a situation where a victim publicly accuses someone of wrongdoing. That never happened here.
He literally admitted to, yeah.
We're talking about allegations that Twitch made against me as a half-baked reason for justifying their actions of suspending and shutting down my channel.
Do you think, and I'm glad he brought this up, do you guys think that sending something that's inappropriate to somebody not of age, do you think that's enough to get banned? Do you think that? I think that. I think if you're sending something not appropriate for people under the age, to people not under the or that are under the age, I think you should get banned for that. I think that's a good reason to get banned.
Allegations that Twitch made without even a legal analysis of whether the whisper messages were legal. You see, I engage with my community. I engage with other streamers. And through Twitch Whispers, I communicate with Twitch users. Conversations that consisted of a variety of playing games and gaming politics, content creation, random stuff. This was the extent of my whispers with this Twitch user. On June 21st, 2020.
Hey, thank you so much, Dystopia. Brother was pushing 40, talking to people not of age. I can't say that word. There's nothing possibly defendable about that. I agree.
My ex-Twitch partner manager learns that I exchanged whispers with the Twitch user. And I say ex-partner manager because for years, this guy didn't do anything for me, my community, or my channel. For years. I'm talking no front page love. You're talking about the face of the platform, right? Literally. The face of the platform. And I know Champions Club remembers this. We got zero front page love on the website. Was never on my channel. He didn't follow me on Twitter.
Hey, real quick, guys, please don't donate. I only want likes and follows. That's it. Just likes and follows. And real quick, is he guilty? What do you guys think so far? What is your vibe check from Dr. D?
He wouldn't even inform us about Twitch rival tournaments. We're talking about the two-time Twitch rival tournament. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you want to play in it?
Dr. Guilty.
We got zero support from this guy. And it was just so obvious that he carried a grudge against the two-time. So after we signed with Twitch in 2019, we asked for a new partner manager. And just a few months later, that ex-Twitch partner manager is directly involved with getting me banned.
Oh, man.
Coincidence?
Oh, man. The conspiracies. Oh, man.
The Twitch user tells the ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. I'll repeat that sentence one more time just in case anybody missed that one. The Twitch user tells this ex-Twitch partner manager that they do not want to report anything to Twitch. But this ex-Twitch partner manager encourages the user and even directs them to file a report directly with Twitch, even though the user told him clearly that we never physically met anywhere and that no photographs were exchanged. On June 24th, 2020, Twitch's Special Operations Team receives and reviews the user's report. They find no issues and determine that it did not warrant any further escalation to Twitch's law enforcement response team.
So that was his smoking weapon. I can't say the other word. Was reading verbatim off of a statement. The problem is, show the whispers. Block out the name. You can do that. Show the whispers. I mean, because he's trying to make a public. This is a public trial now. He's trying to publicly vindicate himself without showing the evidence. He wants you, us, to go off of court statements, not the evidence. So that's what this is. That's what this is. He has admitted to sending stuff that's not appropriate to somebody not of age. What he hasn't done was show the evidence. So it's very interesting how somebody will, and you'll hear, because we've got another 7 minutes of this, and then he's got 5 minutes of blaming other people, which we're also going to listen to.
That would have been the end. That should have been the end.
Evan, where's the evidence of that? Where's the evidence?
But that partner manager, oh boy, did he had it out. He had it out for the two-time. He finds out that no further action will be taken, so what does he do? He personally escalates the report to a friend on the Twitch's LER team. The LER team, remember that.
Where's the evidence he did? Do you want to see him talk about it? Okay, so he literally admits that he sent inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age. He says this. Are you guys still in denial of that? That's from him. Okay, I might have Dr. Disrespect fans completely wrong on this. You guys might have like a lapse in sanity. You guys might have a lapse in sanity because this is your favorite streamer. And I understand. You guys hero worship this human that's cheated on his wife as a god. But he's admitted to sending stuff that's inappropriate to somebody not of age. That's on you guys. That's on you now because you're defending that.
That's the Twitch's law enforcement response team. He escalates the report to a friend on Twitch's LER team.
That's your God, not mine.
So a day later,
Mine's Jesus.
on June 25th, the LER analyst pulls the entirety of the whisper messages and begins discussing them with his director of the LER team. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time and does not have access to their computer.
What about Chris? You're talking about Ava Chris Tyson? Yeah. Also needs to be heavily canceled and then investigated terribly. Ava Chris Tyson has multiple SA allegations against her right now. Ava Chris Tyson has a bunch of allegations against her back when she was Chris, sending inappropriate stuff over and over and over again in a Discord that, hey, Mr. Beast was in, Jimmy Donaldson was in, and he even left like a real edgy joke about Ava Chris Tyson's part around other kids in that Discord. Why isn't he getting the same treatment? Well, I mean, that's because it's Mr. Beast. He could do no wrong because he does charity. Maybe if Dr. Disrespect did more charity, he wouldn't be in this kind of mess. But no, Dr. Disrespect has admitted to sending inappropriate stuff to someone not of age. and you know, people treat him like a god. So let's keep listening. I want to hear what rational people have to say about this.
Or work files. Let me just remind you, I went through a multi-year, big time
he
arbitration.
does think we're dumb.
Okay. And you know, you discover a lot of stuff. Mind you, this director is on vacation at that time. The LER analyst cherry picks and sends a few targeted excerpts out of context from the whisper messages to this director. Now, if you do this, you can make anyone's messages look inappropriate, even when they aren't. Within less than 1 hour, this LER analyst and his director have made the decision to suspend me from Twitch. Twitch submits a report to NCMEC. You guys all read those little articles, huh? The NCMEC. Twitch submits that report.
Yeah, he needs to reveal
the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Guess what? As far as I know, and over 4 years have passed, they didn't do anything with the report. As far as I know, they didn't escalate Twitch's report to law enforcement. Mind you, the same people that made this decision admit internally that the messages did not constitute sexting. The same people that made this...
Daniel says, let the accuser bring the evidence. Okay. So instead of Doc, who does have the evidence, instead of Doc coming forward with the evidence, and because this is a public trial, instead of Doc coming forward with the evidence, blocking out the name, you want the person that could get the most hate from doing this, because, you know, you guys, you Dr. Disrespect fans are, I mean, you are what you are. You'll probably, you know, try to dox that person. You've done it before. You want that person to come forward with the evidence instead of Dr. Disrespect. This is his public trial. He could come forward if he wants to. He chooses not to. He wants all of you to believe him on his word. That's what he wants. Same person that cheated on his wife. So the person that he shouldn't have lied to the most, he lied to.
Decision at Twitch admit internally that the messages did not warrant any child sexual abuse material charge. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me, while admitted they did not perform any legal analysis of whether the message...
Oh, you do believe on his word. Then you believe that he sent inappropriate stuff to a person out of age. Because that's on his word. He literally admitted that.
...messages exchanged were illegal in any way. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me, while admitting that they never investigated the age of consent in the jurisdiction where the user's messages were sent and received. Twitch makes this decision to terminate my contract and ban me without ever interviewing me, the user, or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Here's the full R. Kelly breakdown. People were putting this right next to, I'm fighting for my life, you know, with R. Kelly. There's a whole mashup. It's hilarious. Hey, you guys want to hear that again? I think it's funny. Oh, wait a minute. There you go.
User or any other third party, including the partner manager. It's fucking unbelievable!
Oh, it sure is. It sure is. Man, sending inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age gets you, I guess, pretty bent out of shape.
I'm not going to get into every detail regarding my legal case.
I bet not. All you have to do is just show the whispers, block out a name.
But these former Twitch employees that claim to have firsthand knowledge, they just don't have a clue.
Wow. Yeah.
They didn't report any facts.
Oh, really? Okay.
The judge in the case determined that the whispers were not illegal. So then why did Twitch use these messages against me? Why did Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers?
Oh, yeah, we're about to get into the other streamers now.
Outside.
Here's where he shifts, like he shifts blame. So he's going to be like, okay, they're doing this to me. Let's look at all these other people. We're about to get into that. That's also very interesting. It's like, what is that called? It's something that you do when you want to avoid a problem. Cope. So he's about to cope hard, and we're going to watch him cope.
I mean, just take a look at me. Unfiltered.
Deflecting. Oh, that's
the realest motherfucker in this industry.
Redirecting. Yep.
6'8", Gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband, and father, and to get where we're at today.
Over a decade? 2018 is when you cheated on your wife. So that's 6 years.
I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect.
By the way, the reason why I keep bringing that up is cheaters disgust me. I've never cheated on my wife, not once. It's not that hard to say no when you love somebody. It really isn't. So this whole mentality of cheating is disgusting to me. Anybody that cheats on their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their wife, their husband, it's disgusting.
I'm not perfect.
I bet she cheated on you. Yeah, actually. But that's back when we're just going out. Not since we were married.
I don't claim to be perfect. Sometimes I do.
What? I don't claim to be perfect. Yeah, sometimes I do. And you guys believe them? I'm just kidding.
But I also didn't do all the shit that they're saying I did. But then that doesn't make a story, right? They wanted media attention. The media wants controversy. And by sensationalizing all this with big, inaccurate headlines.
You admitted. You said, I sent inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age. That's you. What do you mean, controversy? That's you.
It's like sexting and sexually explicit. You all got what you wanted.
Release the whispers.
At the expense of the two-time.
Hey, hashtag release the whispers.
The reality is, they wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys.
Example number 1.
All right, now let's go over to example number 1.
That frequently use the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies. Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract.
Who is this? Hey, who was that? Do you guys know who that is?
It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. Disrespect said that. So they're calling the doctor a liar by calling us a liar. What are we talking about?
Go back and look at the timing of all this, too. The doc's termination lines up with 2 preferable, profitable, and expensive streamers leaving Mixer. As soon as Twitch knew that Mixer had failed, and go look at the timing. These other expensive streamers needed a new streaming platform. So Twitch rushed through its decision to terminate the two-time. You see, I shouldn't even be banned from Twitch.
Try to strike a chord. It's probably aim.
It has affected us on so many levels. Back in 2020 and now in 2024. And Cody, Connors, I just have to say it again. Why would you do this? Like I said, this was handled professionally years ago. No fucking wrongdoing. But because of you, Cody, we just lost. Ah, fuck, man.
Yeah, he's
Unfortunately, we have to lay off people from Midnight Society.
You're not with Midnight Society anymore. Also, just, release the whispers. Block out the name. Too easy.
Right.
This is your public trial. This is
because of you,
public.
Cody.
Where's his ukulele? Oh!
Through all this, we are where we are. And like a fucking man, I'll accept it. What I don't accept is sitting quietly by and let these idiots attack me with false accusations. No. For all these doc haters out there, too, oh, man. The ones that project and project and project and project and worry about everyone else.
Who's projecting? That's you. That's you. Sorry. You get to a point where like the gaslighting is just a little too much. That's where I am. The gaslighting is just a little too much.
His problems, right? I can't understand that mindset. I could care
from
less.
Lazy Town.
We've always stayed in our lane, but somehow, some way, these people they just get in our lane. For all you doc haters, I'm sure you'll dissect all of this and still find a way to publicly criticize me. Do what you need to do.
Release the whispers. We won't have to criticize you. Release all of them. Just block out a name. I mean, if you want to be vindicated by the public, which is what you're doing right now, show us the evidence. It's too easy.
I'll say this isn't for you. This was for my team today, my community, my friends, La Familia that have supported me. And I'm not denying the exchange of whispers, champs. I'm not denying that to all of you out there. It looks bad.
Facts.
I have no way of knowing if the Twitch user thought our exchange of whispers was inappropriate. If it was, I apologize. All I know is that I never did what Twitch, Cody Connors, or the public is claiming that I did.
You claimed that you sent inappropriate things to somebody not of age. M-I-N-O-R. I can't say that word. M-I-N-O-R. That's what you claim. That's what you did. So are you lying? And then if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about? Release the whispers.
That's it. I'm not saying anything more about any of this.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Unless I need to, because trust me, I have more I haven't disclosed.
Yeah, like the whispers. Like the whispers.
I just want to get back to what we do best. Put on a show. And climb our way to the tippity top of the mountain, man. In our own lane.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. There's still like 40 seconds left. What else are you gonna say? You got another one-liner in there? Anything else? I guess not. I guess that's it. All right. So yeah, there we go. Well, there you have it, everybody. And of course, I did this video right here.
It's fucking unbelievable! It's fucking unbelievable!
Sure is.
So Dr. Disrespect just dropped his The Truth live stream that he's on right now. And he has gone over what he calls the truth. And a
My
lot of
wife
people are
cheated?
just saying this
No.
is one long clip of
No.
gaslighting everybody.
The
even when he told
girlfriend I
all of
was
us
with before
this.
my wife did.
But he also deconstructs this by saying this.
Where are you
Kill
getting
the
my wife cheated
messages.
from?
What are we in second grade?
He also says that he put the words
How is he not arrested yet?
M-I-N-O-R in here and
The reason why he's not arrested is because there was no actual charges charged, I guess. They've done nothing. But if he would just release the whispers and show us all, I mean, this is a very public trial. He won't. So if he wants to be vindicated by the public, even though he admitted to sending inappropriate stuff to somebody not of age, minor, then all he has to do is block out the name and show us. He won't. Why? Because he's hiding something. He's hiding something. And he knows that if he shows us, it might look bad. So it's just like Mr. Beast is about to release later on this week, I guess, his response to the allegations. And he's hired Alec Baldwin's $2,000 an hour lawyer. He's hired Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby's crisis manager. And by the way, both of those guys are just human garbage that took advantage of women over and over and over and over again. And Mr. Beast has got him. But let's...
appropriate to get online
he's guilty,
journalists to run a negative narrative on him. So he did all that on purpose, he says.
Minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement. Edited. Just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it.
But Dr. Disrespect wants you to know this personally.
I'll say it again. Neither I nor the Twitch user exchanged any sexual graphic messages or images.
And yes, a lot of people are comparing this to R. Kelly. Some people believe him. But do you believe him? And should we all apologize to Dr. Disrespect for sending inappropriate stuff to that person not of age? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and follow. And we are watching Bald News.
All right, hold on. I've actually got the screenshot in this video. Here, okay. Were there Twitch whisper... By the way, this is from Dr. Disrespect. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual... minor, person not of age, back in 2017? The answer is yes. These were casual, mutual conversations with a person not of age that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate with somebody not of age. So whenever these people are defending Dr. Disrespect by saying that they weren't this, they were this by his own admission, and he was having casual, mutual conversations with that person that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate. Release the whispers. Until then, I mean, you're just as bad as what everybody thinks you are, because you put inappropriate stuff, to somebody not of age. And as I could see from most of the comments, yeah, we all think that you are. So we will know, because none of us trust you. I mean, if your wife can't trust you, I mean, she stayed with you, but she trusted you when you said that you weren't cheating on her. And then she found out that you were cheating on her. I'm talking to Dr. Disrespect. So why would we trust you? You lied to your wife, the person you should be the closest in the world to. And now us, we should trust you? Two-time champ. Two-timer. What does that mean? Isn't that like another name for somebody that cheats on their spouse? Two-timer. Interesting. Well, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. Like, share, and follow. And we are watching Bald News. Interesting.